Hey everyone, it's Ismaie. Welcome back to Evan's Remains. I don't really know if this is separated into chapters so much, but it is going to be part 2 for us. I'm so glad that it's finally release day, at least for you guys, so I can share the rest of this story with you. Let's get going. Alright, here's to hoping. Gotten a little bit of time. Please. Sucking. Wait. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. Are you really gonna play against me? And why not? This guy, does he really have no idea? I guess it's time to play a little joke on him. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Let's begin then. Fine. Oh, but first, I want you to know I'm not very good. Don't be too harsh, okay? Don't worry, I won't. May the best man win. I don't know about you guys, but in the online world, if someone says I'm new, be gentle, generally they're definitely not new. Quite the reveal, huh? What are you up to, Evan? Alright. What is it? Oh wait, that's not gonna work. We need to get them on the same side. Oops. No. Okay, interesting. The mechanic's about to get 10 times harder, let's be real. Oh, wait, what? We can jump now? Interesting. Okay, right. Yeah. So we're gonna... How do I... Okay, maybe I need to fall on it from really high up. There we fall. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, that's really cool. Could it be? Nah, too crazy. Is everything alright? Hmm? Did I say something wrong back there? Why? Because the abject horror on your face for the last 10 minutes. Nah, I just, you know, trying to digest the whole situation. Understand. What did you say your last name was again? MR. Well, okay, that's a relief. Why? Just refreshing my memory. Sorry, I'm bad with names. Don't you think it's curious the monolith mechanisms are still working? A little. Though, maybe I'm not surprised since the civilization also apparently figured out eternal life. Maybe their energy source is also limited. Now that I think about it, it makes a lot of sense for Upbring to target this place. Immortality, unlimited energy, what else? But can a place like this really be under their control? Like nobody's been here in decades. Although, my theory about an underground lab would explain it. What's that? Did you hear that? Yep. What was it? Nothing to worry about. You didn't expect the island to be free of wildlife, did you? You love leaving me behind, don't you? Come back. I don't want to get eaten. What's going on here? Oh, jumping one. Okay. Or maybe not. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe we do. Right, and we just... I didn't think we'd... Alright, we know that we can go up this. We're definitely gonna need... Okay. Oops. Well, now that I messed it all up. It's definitely what I'm... This would... But then get this one back on the same side, I think. Oh wait, that one makes sense. What am I doing? Back to this one. Oh wait, and then maybe we jump. Okay, no. Yeah, and then we jump down. Okay, okay. Too bad. Just takes a little bit of thinking. I'm honestly... That was a big switch. I've been spending a lot of my time. Okay, that's gonna have to go. However, that's connected. Oh, okay. So, I'm making it overly complicated. But anyways, I've been trying to decide how much fun I think this would actually be to do, because it just seems jumping along big walls like this. But I imagine most of this stuff is pretty high up. Oh, I needed to do that, but then reset this part. Okay. So let's... Okay, right. There we go. Nope, okay. Definitely getting close to what I need to be doing. Right there. Right. Definitely need this one to go away. And we can just stomp on that again. Be nice and open again. Yeah, that's always my biggest problem with these kinds of games. It's not the game, it's me. I just overthink all the stuff. Another thing I've been thinking about. Clover, paying attention for 1 second. I'm listening. I can try and do that at the same time. Well, about the civilization and all that, they were capable of creating eternal life. There's nobody here. They were immortal. They couldn't have died, which means they should be here, right? So, Eternal is my son. Are you listening to me? Yeah, Vanille, you're totally right. I agree. The one who... Perfect. Nope, not listening. Oh, hello, Mystery Shadow. Hey! Something touched me. What happened? The bush. What? Someone came out of the bush and went running past me. And I think he touched me. Where was he? I don't see anyone. Already gone. It was really fast. I swear. Must have been a monkey or something. I said someone, not something. I know what I saw. It wasn't a monkey. So you were able to see his face. Well, not really. It happened before I could react. But I know it was a person. The darkness is playing tricks on you. But you don't believe me. I believe that you should calm down, Vanille. Even if it was a person, and even if that person wanted to hurt us, we're two and he or she is one. So there's no need to be scared. I'm not scared. Fine. Then this arguing is pointless. I like how he's just always running off and leaving us behind. So the city in the background looks really neat. I want to go visit it. It looks like a lot of the places in it are just like floating around. He said cake and then touched giraffe. There's just one option left. Dollet. Sit. So. I choose Dollet. Alright. That's my spy. You lose. What the? Did I get caught on his? This can't be. Must be dreaming. What just happened? Calm down, Vincent. It was just luck. He got cocky. Next time, I'll crush him. Good game. You know, my first game is always just a warm-up. Now I can really play my full strength. What? I thought we were only playing once. We play Spy Master once. It's not that I don't want to, but you know, things to do. Yeah, I get it. Father's duty calls. Huh. I'm barely old enough to enter a bar. She's my sister. If you'll excuse me. I'm kind of wondering if his little sister is a baby, just because, like, in the top right room, it definitely looks like a baby crib. That's not helpful, is it? Okay, what? Down here. Oh, a jumpy. Okay. I think we want that one down. One up. I want to... what this one does. Okay, so I definitely think we're gonna get like that. Obviously, the way to get up there. Put that one up. As much as I would love to spend a ton of time just running back and forth. we have a puzzle to solve. I definitely think that one needs to stay like that somehow. I don't know why changing it up there would matter though. I feel like we need to get just... I don't suppose doing this would get me high enough. Okay, it would if it was on the other setting. We just need whatever we can do. On the right. You're right, yeah, it needs to be the other one. This one. Now it's on that. Oh, right. Oh, we can do that. Go back here. Right, that should work. Oh, man, not if we do that. Crap, okay. It shouldn't matter. They're still on the same wavelength. Crap. Okay. Well, we had it for a second. Okay. As I don't mess this up. Okay. Pop that one. Okay. Oof. Almost messed it up again. Wait for her to pop and then... Okay, yeah. This is really pretty. How romantic. Minus like the broken lamp post. How's it going? How's what going? The translations? Oh. I'll read what I have. Okay. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become. He who does not abandon are sacred. Why do you stop? Well, that's everything I've got so far. So what? What do you think? I think it's too early to make any conclusion. It doesn't sound sensible. The language is elementary, almost confused. That's because it's not only an ancient language, but it's also completely different than ours. Some words are probably going to sound silly. Trying to translate a completely unknown language to English is probably going to sound bad. The meaning remains. I think it means something like, eternal shall be the one who remains on our sacred something. Do we take it literally, or some kind of metaphor? I was wondering that too. But it doesn't exactly come with instructions. You know how they used to write millennia ago. Grand language full of symbolism, alliteration, subtle references, wordplay. I must have missed the memo on that one. Inner language never gets to the point. It seems really pretentious. And it makes me nervous. Well, maybe they wanted to add one or more level of difficulty. How so? Obfuscating their writing makes it harder for fools or thieves to uncover the artifact. Making a riddle could act as a screening mechanism. Makes sense, I guess. Or maybe they just like being pretentious. Anyway, I think it's best to wait until we have the complete translation, and we can draw our own conclusions. I suppose that works. Can you tell me about these monoliths? Are you solving the puzzles too? I'm not sure if they're necessary for the artifact to take effect, but something tells me it's not a good idea to avoid them. Why not? They had to be built for a reason. Well, at any rate, you shouldn't be solving them. How does that help you find Evan? Yet, I haven't seen you walk around a single one so far. I don't want to get away from the seashore. Oh, that was 1. 2, I don't plan on touching the water. 3, they're pretty fun. The best choice. I won't deny that. I'm lying through my teeth here. In reality, there's something about them that intrigues me. Not sure what it is, but I feel like solving them is the only way to find out. Anyway. Oh, anyway, bye. Okay. I see you. Dang Clover. Alright, let's... What makes it go back? Yeah, the actual ones... Oh, I don't... well, whatever that was supposed to do, I might have just messed up. But yeah, the actual, like, refresh stations don't seem ridiculously... want these... But... Oh wait, that wouldn't make sense, okay. Right, okay. We need them like that, but we need them the opposite. Let's get them on the same one. Get them on the same one. This. And then come. Okay, now. Wait, maybe yes? Okay. Yeah, okay, perfect. I don't know why my brain was like, I don't know if that worked. Nice though. Ain't too bad. What a view. Gotta admit, the place is beautiful. You're not wrong. Shall we? Okay. Okay. That's why that's not gonna work. Can't get out of here. Right now, that one. Alright, can we do that? But maybe... If we can manage to get just over that. Oh, dang. Okay. We kind of. Oh, wait. Actually. Oh, wait. That wouldn't make sense. Because... my biggest idea, it would probably be definitely just manage to get over that without actually like prompting it to be obliged. So if we can do that. Because otherwise I just really don't see how we go about it. And then we should be able to get back up to this one. Yeah, okay. I was doing it right. I just needed to jump later. That way I can all the way over. The monoliths, huh? So strange. I tell him? I don't know why, but I could swear. What would they gain? Ugh. Thinking about all this just raises even more questions. Whatever, not my problem. I came here to do my job, and that's what I intend to do. Gotta admit, if anything, Dices is definitely a hard worker. No way jumping around on platforms like this is easy. What else we got down here? Teleporter? Okay. I feel like we want to be on that one. Yeah, I think we want that there for sure. And then we want to be able to jump on this one. See, there's just no way that's not physically demanding. She better be paid well. God. 16 monoliths and counting. There are a bunch more ahead of us. Guess it'll be a long night of translations. Imagine we'll stop and rest at some point, right? I don't plan on following you all night. It's still too early to stop. How do you know? Don't even look at your watch. How strange. The watch has stopped. Is it broken? No, Vanille. The watch isn't broken. If you can read minds, it's probably time to confess. Not even the worst psychic would waste his abilities on you. You're just too easy to read. Now you're my therapist? No, but it's the same face I made as soon as I looked at my watch after arriving on the island. For some reason, neither watches nor compasses work here. Now that I think about it, if Upbring had some secret base somewhere on the island, it could have raised an electromagnetic field big enough to interrupt electronic devices. So that way they could hide the island from satellites and radar. Could that be the case? Hey, I'm sorry, alright? I was just joking. Are you mad at me? Oh no, I was just thinking about something. Where were we? Oh, yeah. My legs are killing me. I'm hungry. Let's at least sit down for a minute. Please? I can't afford to. I know what you're thinking. Think if you hurry and you try to waste as little time as possible, you'll be more efficient and you'll achieve more in less time. But really, fatigue leads to mistakes which could cost more time. What would usually take you an hour might take you 3. In the long run, you'll lose more time than you think you're saving. Not to mention, now you'll need twice the amount of rest to recover again. I understand your determination. I know your little sister can't wait. But you'll only reach your maximum potential if you rest properly, without overexerting yourself. You'll feel better and your body will thank you, believe me. You sound like you're trying to tell me something. I know what I'm saying. College teaches you these kinds of things the hard way. You win, Vanilla. Yay! I'll go with Treno. Impressive. You hit the nail on the head. What were you expecting? What are you up to, Clover? You'd never make that move. Hey, Clover? Have you ever bet on Spy Master? Never. Does the idea sound interesting? Not really. You could make money. I've done it. Not to be rude here, but your appearance doesn't exactly seem financial advice. You know what they say about appearances. I like the game, but I don't think it's worth taking too seriously. Why not? You're not bad. I don't know. Spy Master's always just been a hobby for me. I've got more important things to do than worry about gambling. Like what? My family. I see. I love playing. For a few seconds, I just forget about everything else. It's a brief moment, a momentary trance, in which I become one with the game. I couldn't live without Spy Master. I've achieved a lot of things playing it. Pretty much everything I have. Betting. Yep. Because I always win. Are you sure? Vermesia. You're assassin, am I right? Again? No. No. How didn't I realize? Are you okay? Yeah. It's just really not hot here. What is wrong with me? Why can't I beat him? Aw, we're having a little picnic. Don't you think? I'd like to agree, but honestly, I didn't pay much attention. I'm telling you, I'm sure it's not my imagination. They're not always getting progressively harder. The difficulty curve is all over the place. I think the strangest thing in all of this is you, Vanille. Huh? Me? Why? Since you arrived here, you haven't stopped talking about Evan, upbringing, or secret bases. And all of a sudden you start to talk about college? What I'm trying to say is, who are you, exactly? Some kind of secret agent? Feels weird when I'm not the one asking questions. Well, although Upbring hired me to come to the island, their motives are completely unknown to me. But you do know Evan, right? That's why they sent you? Never so much as spoken a word to the guy. Had you worked with Upbring before then? Never. I give up. I don't get it. Why you? Doesn't it make more sense for them to send, I don't know, a rescue team or something? According to Upbring, no use trying to understand Evan. Or at least, that was the excuse they used with me. Yes, Evan seemed to know about me without me knowing him. You don't wonder why? I wonder, alright, but I have no idea. There's something special about me? Doubt it. Maybe he just randomly picked someone. For whatever reason he wants to achieve. So he wasn't kidnapped. Did he disappear of his own volition? I've already told you, Clover. I don't have the slightest idea. Your guess is as good as mine. When I first arrived, I thought you were here because of him too. For a moment, I thought that whatever he was up to involved multiple people. But I've already discounted that hypothesis. Sounds like you're gonna be the guinea pig for some dark experiment. Why would you accept a job like that? Sounds dangerous. Terrifying, anyway. I'm not supposed to say this, but they offered me money. I mean, of course they did. That's how a job works. No, Clover. I mean, they offered me a ton of money. More than I've ever imagined making for my entire life. Something tells me that you do have something special after all. At least, special for Evan. Or, well, whoever's behind this. You get the idea. But what is it? What's so special about me? A while ago I thought trying to answer these questions just seemed to raise even more questions. In any case, that's why I accepted. Money trouble? There's no nice way for me to say this. I just love money. I've always loved it. I can't say it without feeling like the scum of the earth. People like to pretend. I don't care about material things. I don't care about money. Everybody wants money. The only difference is I'm happy to admit it. Whether you like to accept it or not, money makes life much, much easier. I like to think that's why I want it, for an easy life. Not just because I'm greedy. I grew up with a family where we lived paycheck to paycheck. Money was always a sore spot for our parents, but constantly. Being offered that amount just to come find Evan seemed too good to be true. But it wasn't. That's why I don't care that much. I don't care what Evan wants. I don't care if he knew me. I don't care what people think. I don't care if my life may be in danger. I don't care if I'm doing the right thing. If there's money involved, you can count me in. And there's nothing wrong in admitting what makes you happy. We all have something, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Maybe I'd hurt someone. As long as there's money, maybe I don't care. God, I'm awful. Sitting with the altruist here isn't exactly helping. The contrast makes me feel even worse, you know. Am I an altruist? Just look at yourself. You're doing this for someone from your family. You decided to help me without even asking anything in return. I believe there comes a time when you realize all the things you've been worrying about all these years don't actually matter. When you pass the time, your whole life willfully ignoring the things that are truly valuable. But that's not what really hurts. What really hurts is that you knew what mattered all along. Deep down, you always knew. Decided to live your life that way. Believing that later, there would be time for everything else. There will be time for your family later. There will be time for your friends later. Right now, you just think about your problems. Eventually, you realize that later is an excuse. It doesn't exist. There is no later. Because it's already far, far too late. In that moment, you realize why you're out on this pill. And more importantly, you realize the things that are worth living for. Ones you'll remember when you're about to die. The ones that make you happy. Ironic. Learning the reason when there's nothing else you can. But I guess that's how it works, right? I thought I couldn't feel any worse for just wanting money. But hey, congratulations. I feel even worse. Don't forget those that are important to you. I won't. But, you know, it makes sense. Like an old man on his deathbed. I don't know how old you are, but you look like you still have 3/4 of your life left. Did I say something wrong? You're completely right, Vanille. Why do I bother worrying? I forgot to thank you. You know, for everything. I had to be here on my own. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without losing it. I think that's most people. One look at this place, I'm sure most folks would turn around. Don't worry about it. We should go on, shouldn't we? What happened to your immense tiredness? On second thought, I can probably keep going until midnight. Which would make sense if I knew what time it was. Whatever. This brief rest was enough to keep going. We can stop when we get too tired. I'll clean up then. Well, that was an extremely intense scene to have to leave things on, am I right? Anyways, guys, we are going to be calling this episode here. I hope you enjoyed. I'm glad that we're starting to dig a little bit deeper in. I want to know what you guys think about, you know, the relationship, I guess, between Clover and Dices, because we know that Dices is his little sister, but we don't know if our Dices is that Dices. And especially if Clover's not actually as young as he looks. And of course, the whole no devices working here thing and stuff like mysteriously popping up and vanishing. Why did Evan call someone he didn't know to this island? So a lot of questions left yet that I really hope we get to explore soon. But it's been Ismaie. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll see y'all real soon for part 3.